Hello, welcome to the Lily Pad. My name is Lilith, and today we're doing a product review for the BCDation Foundation from TonyMoly. TonyMoly. I call it TonyMoly. I think it's TonyMoly. There's only one L. Sumatra. Today I'm filming in our dining room. And as you can probably hear in the background, there's a lot of birds. So where I'm at right now, my grandma, I live with my grandma at the moment. She has 5 parakeets. They can be heard all throughout the house. There's really no way to stop it. The previous videos I've been filming in my room, and it's stuffy. My room is like this big right now. But yeah. So today I figured, hey, I got a new product, why not do a review? So I've been working again in the beauty industry. That requires me to wear makeup all day, every day as part of my uniform. And for a good while, I wasn't wearing makeup. In between the time of wearing a ton of makeup and then not wearing makeup and then wearing makeup again, my skin has changed. And so I am on the hunt to find something that I can wear that works well with my skin now. Most foundations I have found, especially with MAC, they have a very matte finish. I personally don't like a matte finish now. I used to. I mean, some days I'm in a mood where I'm just like, oh yeah, I want like a matte finish, but most days I don't. Like, I like a natural finish, I like a dewy finish, like I like my skin to look hydrated, like wet, almost. So yesterday, in the midst of all of this like corona quarantine business, I took a trip out to the Korean market in my area where I live. We have this area, and it's in Carrollton, so it's like 30 minutes for me, but it's called H Mart. I'm pretty sure there's more than the 2 locations here. I think there's more H Marts in like other states, I don't know, but it's like an entire like Korean shopping center. So it's like the supermarket, and then there's a bunch of like restaurants and bakeries and shops, and so it turns into like a whole like trip when I go out there. And I figured that while I was out there getting some essentials for the week, since I am now also in quarantine like the rest of the world, I would stop by and try some Korean cosmetics. The TonyMoly. I'm just gonna say TonyMoly because that's how I pronounce it. If you don't like it and it's wrong, I don't care. This is what it looks like. There was only 2 shades on the shelf, and it was 01 and 03, and I'm not sure if there was like an 02. But typically, I personally would rather go lighter than go darker. That's just me, if the shade's not right. And I was being naughty, and I was swatching it on the back of my hand and not like on my face like I would normally suggest for someone to do. 1, because there wasn't a mirror that I could see, and 2, I was trying to hurry to get out. I swatched it on the back of my hand. I swatched this one and like 2 other, like, I think there was one that was just like a silk foundation or something like that. It was like it came in like a little pink bottle. I don't know if you guys have used TonyMoly makeup. I know like the skincare is sold at like Ulta and stuff, and like super cute packaging. There was that one and like another CC cream thing, and I was like, well, I like CC cream BB creams, but I also want a little bit more coverage. And I saw this, and I was just like, the little label on it said it was just like a foundation, but like a CC, and I was just like, okay, we'll give it a try. But the container, it says TonyMoly BCDation Plus. It's in the shade 01. Sorry, there's cat hair stuck on my face. Okay. We have too many animals in this house. So the shade is 01 Vanilla Beige, As an SPF 30 PA++. I don't know what that means. I didn't look it up. So if anyone knows what, like, I know what SPF 30 is. It's sunscreen, okay? But the PA++. So if you know what that is, leave a comment. Hydrate me. I was gonna say educate me, but yeah, hydrate me. It says a multitasking formula that delivers deep hydration and complete coverage. Directions: after basic skincare, apply an appropriate amount evenly to the skin. Okay, so I woke up this morning, I already brushed my teeth, did my skincare routine, which is just wash my face with water and a little bit of cleanser. I did my like serum and a moisturizer, so I feel pretty hydrated. Okay, so let's do this. Also, enjoy my like goth emo Bieber hair while it grows out. I haven't had long hair in like 3 years now. Apart from like my wigs. Like my hair used to be down to my butt. I don't know if any of you guys remember that follow me on Instagram. My hair used to be down to my butt, and then it was like half red, half black, like Harley Quinn. And then it went all black, and then it went black and green, and then I chopped it all off because why not? But now I regret because I have to wait for it to grow out again, and all I can do are wear wigs, and that isn't always the best choice for me. But I'm going to put this cute little, I don't even remember where I got this little Halloween headband. It was on like clearance after Halloween. I think I got it at like Walgreens or something, or Walmart, I don't know. But we're gonna get the hair. Oh, hello forehead. I am considering cutting my bangs though. Kind of like how I had them before, like my little micro bangs. I just don't like having I don't like having my forehead visible. Like, I feel like it might be proportionate to my face, but I feel like it's still a lot of forehead, and we're gonna do something about it. Or maybe I'll leave my hair alone for like a month or two and give it a little more space to grow and then cut my bangs. I'm probably gonna go back to my little Ramona bob thing that I had for a while. Okay, so, oh, there is an actual hair stuck to and it's my own hair, it's not a cat hair. Okay, from what I can see, so I don't really have too many, like, I don't think I have that many pimples right now. Like, there's like one here, and like maybe a tiny one on my chin. Everything else on my face is like, they're like freckles. Like, I do have freckles. I don't know if you can see. Now, I can't see without my glasses. I don't know if you can see them. Ignore my dark circles. But yeah, you get an idea of what we're working with. I do have freckles all up in here. And these little, like, I don't know, beauty marks. I don't know what they're called. Those showed up when I got older. So I don't know if that should be something I should be concerned about. Now you see what we're working with, so let us go in with this BCDation. But yeah, the rest of the packaging is like in Korean. I obviously can't read that, but we're gonna go. Yeah, it's very nice. It looks fancy. Like, I already knew what it looked like because there was testers out, but like, it looks pretty high end. I think it was like 23. Like, in the price range of all the ones I saw, it was like 23 or 25. So, like, about mid-grade. I wouldn't quite say like drugstore or high-end, but like middle. I'm going to apply it with a sponge. This little guy, I think it's the e.l.f. sponge. Yeah, it's the e.l.f. sponge. I don't know how I feel about the sponge. I'm not like super crazy. I think my favorite sponge I've ever had was the Stilo one, and it was like years ago before they changed it. I can't remember if it was purple first or black first, but they had like their little beauty blender sponge. I'm not gonna apply it like, I know some people will, like, pump it on the back of their hand and then, like, apply it and then use the sponge. And I'm like, you're moving product. Just put it on the sponge and go. So that's what we're going to do. So we did 2 pumps, and it was kind of spotty, and I think it's because the bottle is, like, it's still new. I haven't, like, shaken it. It didn't say shake or anything. It says it's made in Korea. There's 40 grams of product in it. There's a little window on the side of it that lets you know, like, how much foundation you've got left, which is nice. So I did 2 pumps, and it gave me, like, that much product. So let's do on this side. So the left side of my face, I don't know if you can see it, right in here. Yeah, you can see it. I have, like, veins. I don't really know what those are. If anyone cares to tell me what they are, feel free to. I've never asked anyone about it, but I've always had them. And I don't know if it's just because, like, my skin is fair and you can see the veins, or if, like, something's wrong and I, like, effed up my face. But yeah, they've always kind of been there. Right in here and here. Ooh. So there is a slight fragrance to this. My vision is very bad. My vision is very poor. So I can't really see what I'm doing or how it looks on camera. So you tell me if it looks bad. I'm sorry. It has, like, kind of like a perfumey scent to it. I can't tell if it matches my neck or if it's too light. Actually, from what I can see, maybe it does. I don't know if this stuff oxidizes and gets, like, darker or anything. It smells, if you're not big on fragrance, you probably won't like this, but this does have, like, a very sweet, perfumey scent to it. It feels really nice on the skin. I am also hoping that my skin doesn't freak out. So I've been going back and forth and, like, trying different combinations of, like, MAC foundation. In the past, I used to wear, like, Studio Fix, the MAC Studio Fix fluid, and then I would mix it with the white. It's, like, pure white face and body. And I loved that combination because it wasn't super drying, because the MAC Studio Fix has a matte finish and it's oil controlling. They say that it's, like, good for all skin types. I don't think so, because my skin is, like, normal to dry, and sometimes it gets really dehydrated because I'm bad. I don't drink enough water sometimes. But even with, like, a primer and, like, everything else like that, it's super dry. So I've been trying, like, I've tried mixing. It made my skin freak out, so I quit. So I started wearing the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation, mixed with a little bit of face and body, just to see how I liked it. And it's been okay, but it's still too matte for my liking. And I think I've tried the Match Master, which is also pretty matte. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm not in love with any of them, and there's, like, a million other foundations out there, but honestly, I don't care to really go out there and find the right one. I'm hoping this will be the right one, but I'm worried because it does have fragrance in it. My skin isn't freaking out right now. So far it looks good. It's definitely not full coverage, but it's light. I'm constantly torn between, like, do I want full coverage or do I just want a light coverage? Like, I don't know. I just want my skin to look nice. And I know it's just like, oh, leave your skin alone and it'll be fine. Like, no. Okay, so it doesn't look bad. It feels nice. It leaves, like, a nice, from what I can see. I think I'm going to do a little bit more. Just a little bit, just to see how much coverage we can get with it. Because, I mean, it says it's, like, a foundation. So I'm assuming, like, yeah, it is like a foundation. Let me see how much coverage I can get with this. Okay, so, yeah. Sorry, y'all. So it's sunny, and then it'll, like, get cloudy, and then it's, like, sunny again. So I'm sorry that the lighting keeps changing. I thought I was doing a good thing by coming out here and filming. Do a little bit more. Yeah, it seems to cover pretty well for what it is. It's not, like, matte. And it doesn't have, like, a super shiny finish, but it has, like, a nice natural finish to it. Okay, well, I might go in and set some of it with a powder. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my face on. Hello, I am back. I have a face on. It is about 12:30. I put my face on. I actually ended up doing more than what I had planned. I was gonna do, well, I mean, this is kind of my everyday look. Kind of. I just changed up the lashes a little bit. Oh, this turned out a lot cuter. It looks cuter on camera. Okay. As you know, I like clowns, so I like having a little boop. I'm pleased. I am pleased. But yeah, so we're gonna see how this wears. I didn't do a primer underneath it, and I didn't do a setting spray. The only thing that I noticed that was a little bit weird was, like, applying the blush. It might be because, like, the foundation itself is like a BB CC type cream, so it's got color correcting things in it. I don't know how that all works, but the blush that I used is like a shade shifting blush. It was like from Wet n Wild from the Halloween collection. It's like a zombie blush, but it's black, and it adjusts to your pH level, I guess, to your skin. So I think with all the color correcting and then, like, this on top of it, like, if you look up close, you might not see it too much, but, like, I don't know, like, the texture or something of it is kind of weird. Like, it didn't quite blend out as well, and I did powder it. Like, I set it with a translucent powder before I went in with the blush. So that's the only thing I can say that was weird. Everything else, like, was fine. I only set, like, my cheeks and, like, my eyelids because I put, yeah. But yeah. Hi, hello, we're back. It is like 5, hold up. Yeah, it's literally like 5 o'clock right now. So I think whenever I left, it was like 12:30-ish. So I've worn it a couple of hours. I didn't do much because I didn't leave the house, but I've been making TikToks and stuff. TikToks and eating. It looks like it stayed on pretty well without a primer, without a setting spray. It's been humid all day. It hasn't really been, like, hot or anything like that, and I didn't sweat, so I don't know if this is, like, sweat proof. I'm not gonna say it is, but you can see, like, whenever I take my glasses off, it leaves the creases. It actually, I don't know how I feel about that. This part sucks, and no matter what I do with my glasses, like, no matter if I, like, tighten them or whatever, they always slide down. And I've been talking to several people about LASIK, so if you've had a good experience with LASIK, please leave a comment below and let me know how it went and what the pros and cons or like pros and cons that you've dealt with. Everyone that I've talked to has said that they liked it a lot, but that their eyes get dry. So I don't know if that's normal for everyone. My eyes are already dry, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, no, this is normal, the eyeglass creasing. Every foundation, no matter what I do, no matter what primer I use, no matter how I set it, I just, most of the time I'm like, oh yeah, use less product there, but you know, whatever. Right there. I get like laugh line creasing right there too. Every foundation I've ever used does the same thing. Every primer I've used does the same thing. I don't know, it's because I'm getting older or my skin is more dehydrated. I've been drinking water, I promise. But yeah. So my skin didn't freak out, and so far so good. But it is now 7:30. I put this stuff on, or I put the foundation on at like 12:30. And it has been humid all day. But there is, like, obviously there's like separation because I wore my glasses. I did not use a primer, did not use a setting spray. That'll probably help. But yeah. We'll try it again for a few days, see how I like it. I like it a lot better than the other foundations I've been wearing. So, yeah. That is my product review. That is my cat. Goodbye.